Hello everybody, how you guys doing? We want to do a little quick update since we are kind of in limbo still, waiting for our house and our family room shed to arrive. We do have everything set up there like you guys seen in our past videos with the gravel. We have the cinder blocks ready. We've widened out the road the best we can, and we are just waiting.
Like always, it seems like.
But today, I did make a phone call. I called Ron's Portable Building today, and I talked to Justin. And Justin is their area, like, supervisor manager. And I called him because I was trying to figure out if our sheds, I'm gonna call them sheds until it's here. It's just easier. House and shed. But I called to find out if the sheds were done, because I haven't heard anything. I haven't got no emails.
Yeah, and this is 2 weeks now, today.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And they said it's not going to take 3 weeks, so I just want to know if they're done or if they're still working on them. I mean, I think that's a, good question to ask.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So I talked to Justin, and he looked up our information on the computer, and he's like, oh yeah, I got you right here. He's like, you're the one that's doing the 16 by 48 and the 12 by 20, right? I'm like, yep. He's like, they're done. Both of them are done. I'm like, all right, dude, that's what's up. He's like, well, when do we want to do delivery and this and that and this? And I said, well, I don't know. I had some questions to ask before that. I said, I've been widening my road and doing things I need to do. But I'm just not quite sure. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, the only problem I see would be that tree that's down by your road by the culvert. He's like, but I'd have to be there to completely measure it out and make sure. And right when he said that, I was sitting there thinking, huh? How do you know what tree I'm talking about? And right, some dude I never met before, and he knows about the tree down by the culvert. This tree. The one everybody's telling us to get rid of, this one right here. Okay? And so I'm like, how'd this guy, he must like look at satellite pictures or something. And he's like, oh no. I said, how'd you know about that tree? And he said, Sam, the sales guy, looked up your guys' YouTube channel and showed me the video.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to deliver it. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. He's like, yeah, so I looked at your whole thing and it looks great. Don't really see too many problems. It's like, except for that tree and maybe around by the pool.
Yeah, the corner there.
And I said, well, everything is over 16 feet wide. 18 feet, 20 feet in some spots, And so he said, what I'd really like to do, he's like, I'd like to come out and take a look at the property before we deliver the sheds. And I was like, yes, that's what I was gonna call and ask you anyway, if you guys do that, because the last thing, like we said, guys, is that we want is to have them come out here the day of.
Yeah, delivery day.
Delivery day. And then park right here in the clearing, because that's the only place that they can take the sheds.
Yeah, that's as far as they can go.
Right? Because they come up here and they're like, yeah, we can't hit that corner, we can't do this, we can't do that. That's not what I want.
No.
Like, and that makes me nervous.
Yeah.
So when he said he can come up here on Wednesday to do a walkthrough, and he said he's been delivering and doing these shed things for 25 years, so I believe him. He said we'll do everything and make sure everything's good, and then that way when they do deliver the sheds, it's going to be no problems. He said the last thing he wants to happen, obviously, is any damage to the sheds, the roof, the siding, the windows, anything at all. And I agree. Obviously, I don't want that to happen to my house.
Well, yeah, right.
These weeds, guys, look at this. These were not here when we showed up.
Yeah, they're pretty tall and
they're huge. Look how big they're. Some of these are taller than Roxanne. Look, this one right here. It's taller than my wife. What kind of plants are these, guys? Are these just regular weeds? Like, oh yeah, you got weeds. Or is this a plant?
Look at this one.
Because they look so thick and like it would be a plant.
And they smell,
And they don't smell bad. They smell really good. Look at the leaves, guys. Is this any type of plant? Is this that salad plant that they were talking about?
I don't know.
Look, here's the top. If any of you guys know what this is, I would greatly like to know, because this stuff is everywhere.
Oh yeah.
If you guys know what it is, let me know. If it's a common weed around here, cool, just say it's a common weed. Get rid of it, you know, or whatever. I think they look nice. If you trimmed them and made them nice, I think it'd be a cool bush. And like the stalks on them, right, baby? Look at the stalks, they're like fuzzy.
Yeah, they kind of look like tomato plants.
Yeah, like, can you guys see the fuzz? So that's what I thought too. I'm all, dude, I haven't seen really a weed with like fuzzy stalks on it. I'm sure they're out here, but, or, you know, I haven't seen that though, and it's just new to me. Me and Roxanne, like like you guys seen, we've widened up the road. We've done the best we can. And he said he's not really worried about delivering both of our sheds to where they need to go, because he's seen our video that I made. So I'm really happy I made that video.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And I am super excited, guys.
They did their research just like you did ours.
They did. And I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm ecstatic to have them here and actually finally see what a 16 by 48 shed looks like on the inside.
Yeah, we've seen a 16 by 40, right? And I know it's only 8 feet wider, but we haven't even seen one in person that size.
Yeah.
This area right here might be hairy for them to get around. We might have to cut some stuff right here. Hi, Julia.
Hi.
I'm hoping that they don't say this pine tree right here and this oak needs to go to be able to come around the corner. I don't think so. This pine tree is definitely not going anywhere. It is staying here.
Yeah, that one's way too big to get rid of.
Yeah. And then me and Gary went around today and measured again.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, everywhere. Like that's like 20 something feet wide.
Okay.
In between these two pines right here. That's like 20 feet wide. Plus they can swing it around over here. So you'd have the shed, right guys? The big long shed. And they said that the trailers can do like that kind of a thing. Where it's just the trailer moving and the truck stays still. So they have all that area over here to swing it around.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it's gonna be...
I don't think so. Like you said, if anything is gonna be the problem, it might be that one. I can see that one kind of being a problem, more so than this one.
That one corner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to move a bunch of stuff around.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
It's alright. You okay?
But this is where he said he was worried, was walking or going this way by the pool. Sorry for the generator. He said, I can see it being a tight fit here, but on that video, we didn't like cut down these shrubs yet, right? We did that afterwards.
Unless maybe you've seen the video after.
Maybe. And in between the pool, guys, and the closest of anything, this tree, the tent, anything, that's like 25 feet. It may not look like it, but it is. I measured it today with Gary. So another thing about the house and the shed. So notice how I have these bricks laid right here, guys? And they're up. They're just standard cinder blocks, right? Let me go on this side. Right? So after talking to Justin, he was like, hey, you're gonna need some clearing underneath to work on and do different things. I said, yeah. I said, I got the cinder block standing up. I said, you guys are bringing the 4-inch block plus the skid's like 6 inches. He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's gonna give me like 24 inches. He's like, well, It's like, you talking about the cinder blocks being up vertical? You know, I'm like, yep. He's like, you don't want that. You don't want to do it that way. They'll crack. I didn't know that. I had no clue. So that's not the right way to set them. Right now, they're not set to be permanent anyway. It's literally...
You just mark the corners.
Just mark the corners, right?
Where the house is.
So the way we have to do it is going to be like this, which I'm sure most of you would already known this. I didn't know this. News to me, guys. I didn't know. So we're going to have a 4-inch block underneath this cinder block, a flat block. So this is going to be raised up 4 inches. It'll be like this because the skids are going to be going this direction. So that gives it some good support, okay? And then on top of this cinder block is going to be a 6-inch skid below the shed. So with the 4-inch block on the bottom, 8-inch cinder block, and 6-inch skid, that comes out to 18 inches.
Yeah.
My GoPro overheated.
It's a little hot in the sun.
Yeah, so we moved into the shade. Anyway, so with the 4-inch flat plate, the cinder block, and the skid, it's 18 inches, which I wish there was a lot more space. I have noticed a lot of you subscribers have been saying in the comments that, hey man, you need to do a lot more than 18 inches, 24 at least, 2 feet kind of a thing. I'm gonna call and ask him, or I'm gonna ask him when he's out here actually, if he can bring me another 4-inch flat block per spot he's gonna put down, and I'll pay the difference. So that way we'll have 2 4-inch flat blocks.
Yeah.
Which will give me 22 inches of clearance from the ground to the bottom of the shed, which I think will be really good. 18, I could make it work if I had to, guys. And I'm determined.
I guess we should measure.
Man, you trying to tell me I'm like 2 feet wide?
No.
Anyway, but 22 inches would be better than 18. It's extra 4 inches, which matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what he says. Hopefully it's not too much money. I can't see that it would be. I would imagine it'd be like another $100 or something like that.
I'll be like, come on.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Come on with a come on. Go check out his channel. Anyway, but so that's the plan now. We are super excited.
So excited.
Because today we found out they're gonna most likely be delivering our sheds this week.
Maybe, yes. Hopefully on Friday or Thursday.
We are seeing. We have had a guest here all weekend.
Yeah.
Mr. Matt Crocker from The Real Matt Crocker. Check out his channel, The Real REEL Matt Crocker. I'm sure you guys know him. Just want to throw that out there. He's been here since Saturday, been hanging out with me and Roxanne and Simple Life Reclaimed, and it's been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun.
Been hanging out. I think I've caused him to go spend some money when he gets home. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
I'll wait for him to explain it to you guys if he does, but it's been a lot of fun. So we haven't had a lot of time, or we haven't had really a lot to do because we're waiting. So once the sheds get here, we're gonna have a lot more to do. But we wanted to give you guys this quick update.
Letting you know we have a date.
Yep, Wednesday at least for sure. We'll probably find out the delivery date on Wednesday. So maybe Thursday, guys. You guys will know for sure. Stay tuned. You never know.
Yeah. You never know.
So we're just waiting, and hopefully we won't wait no more. Too much longer anyway.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, guys, we don't really have much going on. Want to keep you updated, and I guess we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.